Hey folks, how are you doing? So as you see, I did a bunch of work, not bunch, but I did some work today. I mean, in the end of the day, it is Sunday, so I cannot go crazy, but I did do actually a fair amount, I think. Can't keep making enough of this. Apparently people really like them. People buy multiples, people that get lucky, fast enough on Gavidashies. There's many people that bought multiples of Gavidashies. It is a cool little pointy thing, good on the keychain, weights next to nothing, razor sharp. What I did today is I always, if you notice, I try to do always the same couple of exactly the same, so I can just do the same listing and just do there are 3 of them, kind of multiple listing, instead of having to type every single one separately as a separate listing. Makes it definitely easier, and I do little smaller quantities. So rock pattern, it is the most complicated one. It's the full rock pattern. It actually looks like little nothing, but it's a lot of work to make it nice, and you have a small little pointy nasty thing that you have to work on the grinder very close to your fingers. Yeah, don't mind my dirty fingernails. It cannot go out. I can wash my hands all I want. My fingernails, until I cut them, they're gonna be like that. So mind the knives, don't mind my nails. And they're always, you see, uneven. They're always ground off. You always touch with the nails, especially when you do the small stuff like this. You always touch the grinder with your fingernails. So I actually cut my fingernails very rarely because I always grind them off. So nice rock pattern, blasted and stone wash. Actually pretty clean. I like it. It makes it look darker, and that's also why I went with the gray kydex. I think it suits it. These have the nice thumb rim just came out. It depends. Sometimes it's not so nice and big, but this time it is. And actually it is nice that you can just push it in. You can push it Gavidashi in like that. Just literally works both ways. Push it away, but also click it in. ACU little paracords, as always they will come with a little extra paracord if you want a neck carrier or something, and I don't think I have any more of those pocket clips, but I am gonna add ferro rods to them. So definitely these are pretty nice. I like those. Another nice thing what I did, this was prepped yesterday actually. As always I have to cure everything, epoxy has to cure, so this was actually prepped last night. Late night. So you see screws on one side, black on the other, leather loop, which I love. And so far, people that I've talked to that got these leather loops, they like them. And they are really cool. And they are not that expensive. They're not as high-tech as Tech-Lock, but they are definitely lower profile and actually a little more versatile, because this you can also put through a molly. Tech-Lock you can, so that's the little advantage of it. And this can be also inside the waistband, which is also pretty cool. So what we have here is a pretty nice Bowie, polished 670 carbon fiber with just the one pin up front carbon fiber, just so it disappears, and then nothing, and then on the end titanium tube for the lanyard. Nicely shaped like my handles, a little bit of jimping up front. And the nice thing about this one is, so this portion here, the thumb rim, is rounded. It's completely rounded. Jimping cut into the round portion, and also a little bit into the carbon fiber, you see it there. And then from here on, it just converts into the nice wedge that goes all the way up front. And the finish is stone wash, the nice and fine stone wash, but the swedge is nice and satin, like a very fine satin. I think it was done with the 500 belt or something like that, or 400. So it has a really cool look to it. It's the swedge that it still has the flats on the top, so it's just like chamfered swedge, but I do like how it looks a lot. When this way you have the pronounced corners here, but on the swedge it just flows like one continued flow, like it's nice and curved, not angled, and I like that. It's a convex grind with the nice small bevel, cuts like crazy. This one is razor sharp, and I like this one. Pretty cool look to it. It has that cool look. Those Bowies, they always attracted me. I think they do look good. They have that, they just do it for me, and they do it for a lot of people. A lot of people like the Bowies because it's same knife like every other of these T-Rex family knives, you know, because the knife itself is the same, the belly, unless I change something on some models. But it just has a different look, the spine just changed, but you know, so it's the same exact knife, but it just looks a little bit cooler than some other models. But also, again, it comes down to the person, you know, some people like the cooler look, like the more aggressive looks, some people don't, some people like more simple look, like the drop ones. So that's gonna go, and I'll show you what I also am working on. This is curing right now, it's already a couple hours, but it still has to wait till tomorrow. It's the G-Flex epoxy, and new experiment. Hidden pins, they should be it shouldn't be any different than the regular when you have the pins through, but they are hidden. So you have pins that are about the half of the width of the handle, and they are, you know, halfway there through the tank. And you know, so I just drill like blind holes from the inside, 3 of them, and set it in epoxy with the G-Flex. Even with any other epoxy, it should be actually plenty. And I mean, if you ever try to take apart a knife that was epoxied, even with cheap epoxy, but it was done right, you know how hard it is. So, and with the G-Flex, it's actually, this thing is never coming off, I guarantee you that. And this isn't a type of knife that you would be batoning, hitting the tab with, I don't know, you know, some kind of crazy baton. So that should be fine. And another thing I'm working on is the friction folder with these bubbles, and it still has some work. I think I have to just wait for the new blade, because this was experimental blade, and I have a hose, there you go, there you see it, I have a hose in there and it shows. So I think I will have to wait with this, put this on hold, and wait for the new blade for this when more blades will get here, because this will be pretty cool one. It's that Texture Tech titanium, and it's gonna be just nice clean look on the other side. Pocket lip also has to get some more work. It doesn't work the way I want to, but I think when the new blades come and I will do this, I think this is gonna be a pretty nice one. So guys, thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.